beast in the background?
Oh yeah, so this is the Sunswift. Yep. So that's a car that raced across the Australian Outback, almost 3,000 kilometers from Darwin to Adelaide.
What is the Bridgestone World Solar Challenge, and why is it so challenging?
Sunswift Racing's been around since '96, so entering into our 30th year next year. We've competed in the World Solar Challenge since day one. So that focus on efficiency and competition has always been at the forefront. It's called a challenge for a very good reason, because it is a challenge. It's not supposed to be easy. As much as it's having that amazing technology, it's an amazing team as well. It's taking 25 young people on a journey that they might never experience anything like it in the future. The Australian Outback, when the sun's shining at its very brightest, can be quite an aggressive place to perform this technology.
You didn't always have access to live data from the vehicle because we didn't have the networks. What difference has that made in terms of the performance of the vehicle and how you race it?
Ericsson's part is like we provided the connectivity for them to be able to communicate back to their headquarters where we are right now in Sydney, and also the sensors that needs to be transmitted back to the headquarters so that they can be able to have a full picture of the vehicle.
What sort of sensors are in there? How many of them, and what are they doing?
About 60 sensors, first of which is the powertrain. So that's particularly our two rear motors, key diagnostics for the battery's health, so making sure that our drivers are kept safe.
Can you share an example of where the system directly influenced a team decision?
All the traffic coming from the sensors, coming from the communications, is being actively transmitted back to headquarters, back to their data. They're able to make some definite or concrete racing strategy. So without a stable connectivity, those sensor data will be lost.
Tell me about the link bonding technology, this system you're using to ensure that even out in the middle of nowhere in Australia, in the Outback, that they were still able to communicate.
What we did with link bonding, both links are working and transmitting data. Both 5G and satellite are being used and actively working and transmitting. So in that way, the performance of the two links together are being utilized, and they have more consistency and stability. And you can only imagine on a moving vehicle where it goes in and out of coverage, and they're transmitting hundreds and thousands of data from their sensors. Also, they're doing push-to-talk communication and even Teams calls while they're on the move. They really require stable connectivity.
The accuracy and knowledge we have around what we're doing to the second is just incredible. And I suppose technology that we have, thankfully through Ericsson, is aimed to create that competitive advantage. And that's what competition does. Technology is amazing, but when you put it in that intense competition environment, just like any form of motorsport, everybody's trying to push those limits and extract more and more. In more recent years, we had a wider sort of focus, not just the technology and the innovation, but the collaboration.
How did the collaboration with Ericsson come around?
We're actually working with another technology partner of ours. Ericsson joined us on that particular project, and then the relationship just blossomed.
Do you think there's an application for this technology in other industries?
There's definitely some value, especially with emergency services or any kind of mobile system that needs that reliability and that data connection. There's also rural applications, I think, that things like farming or large things like solar farms and kind of covering large areas. So I think there's a lot of application to other industries as well.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing all of this with us today. It's a fantastic, exciting, living project, really. Congratulations. And good luck with it next year.
Thanks so much.
Cheers.
Brilliant. Cheers, Steve. Thank you.
Thanks.